Being nice is hard. If you haven't read the title, it's coming to my realization that being nice is an impossible task to do. Like, for example, being nice to strangers. It could be 9 a.m. and you're in a bad mood because for breakfast you had burnt pancakes and for some reason almond milk. And then the most jolliest person in the world comes up to you and says hi. How are you? And now you have to switch up to a good mood and say hi back. Not because you want to, because you need to. Because if you don't, they're gonna start looking at you like, the fuck your problem. Come to think of it, being nice to strangers is harder than you think. Like, you're being nice to people that you've never met in your life nor have a clue who they are. The people you're talking to probably commit task fraud or steal scooters. In those moments in school where the teacher assigns you with random students you've never met before and expects you to socialize with them, those moments sometimes be the worst because they assign with people you don't like or people you don't give a fuck about. Like, I don't have any hatred towards y'all, but I don't want anybody seeing us together. 8 times out of 10, you ain't talking to nor hanging out with them ever again. There's also many layers to being nice. One of them being respect. Now, there's no problem showing respect, but having your respect being taken for granted, now that's a problem. That's why I don't want to be a teacher. Like, I'm teaching y'all all this stuff you think ain't any help in the real world, even though you're probably right, and this is the respect you're giving me. Being on your phone, talking with your friends, going out to the bathroom for 20 minutes. It's not just the students either, it goes for the principal and the staff as well. I don't know how much the teachers get paid, but it's probably like 4 dimes at most. Like, if we're gonna be real for a moment, without teachers, all of us gonna be stupid. We finna be living in Lazy Town, with the smartest person in the world being Robbie Rotten. So I don't get why the office could pay the teachers at most $20 for giving us a brain. If I was a teacher and some of my students were giving me some disrespect, I'm finna be talking my shit to these damn kids. I'm finna go all in. Like, you think you in top of the world? You a joke! You may be in the varsity football team, but bitch, your entire career is gonna be an employee at Big 5 Sporting Goods. What's that? You have 3,000 followers on Instagram? That's so cool. I'm so excited to see you become a nobody a few years after high school. That is, if I remember you. I don't know if any teachers are watching this, but if you are, you gotta start talking mad shit. Another sign of being nice is being caring. Showing sympathy to somebody when they're at their lowest. But that's also hard because you don't know if they're faking it or not. Like, when an emotional song releases on YouTube, there'll be at least one comment talking about a friend that has passed away and how that song helped him get through that. Like, bruh, the song's only been out for 2 minutes. Like, there's actually people that make up these kinds of stories that get likes and supportive comments. That's fucked up. That's why nowadays I ain't sympathetic to people with deep stories, because I don't know if you're telling the truth. Not to mention, but when you're being caring or sympathetic, many people don't like it or just don't care about it. Like with Marlin in Finding Nemo. Sure, there's times where he's overprotective and overreactive, but can you blame the fish? He lost hundreds of kids and his wife from a shark. I don't know what it is. I'm not a marine biologist. Whenever Nemo gets annoyed of Marlin, I get annoyed of Nemo because, homie, you're disabled. You have a small fin, you can barely swim. Of course he's gonna act like that towards you. Not to mention you're his only kid, and the sharks and the fish at the school telling him to tell a joke, you know, cause he's a clownfish. Like, fuck telling a joke, I'm gonna tell you on my backstory. I swear, I felt Marlin at the scene where none of the fish even care to help Marlin find his kid. I feel Marlin, yo. I don't get why the other fish don't. My fish, Marlin, got all my care and sympathy. Mad respect to him. Especially those Disneyland workers. Which then brings me to the one thing I hate about being nice. Being positive. It's something I really struggle with. Not because I'm a depressed guy, it's just how hard it is to stay like that all the time. Trying to act all optimistic and joyful when in reality you're bored and stressed out. And there's no better example than Disneyland and its workers. I've been to Disneyland twice, maybe 3 times as a toddler. But whenever I see the staff, they all so happy. Like, I get it, it's Disneyland, the magical place on earth. But like, that's their job. And honestly, that gotta be a horrible job. Smiling all day, acting like the world is beautiful, which is beyond from. Like, that's next level torture. Y'all remember back in 2019 where old Jeezy was accused of bringing a gun to Disneyland? Even though some of y'all don't know who he is. And recorded a video of the worker on Instagram, telling her to shut up. And then she told him to go, but she's still smiling angrily. That shit's flat out creepy. With her giving that Timothy Valentine smile, I swear, yo, he probably put cameras all over his crib and keep like at least 3 glizzies on him whenever he's sleeping. She's definitely number 1 on his op list. These Disneyland workers working their asses off and smiling for somebody that probably don't even give a shit about them. The same goes for the elves. They building toys, singing songs, you know, happy and all, but deep down, bro, they want to have their final drink be bleach. Meanwhile, Santa Claus is fat ass in his chair writing down who's bad and who's good and being a weirdo cause he sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. This guy's a pedophile, and yet he gets the long end of the stick with cookies and milk. With the elves probably getting something like candy canes or corn. I don't fucking know. What do elves eat? See, I wasn't lying. To sum this catastrophe of a video, being nice is hard. Again, have you seen the title of the video? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. You probably didn't. I love you. Have a great day and tomorrow, and bye.